You know what? We're just gonna start looking at... Let's look at Squishy. I hate having to do free cam. Set off. Okay. Torment on point again. Challenge his way. Squishy no boosts. Another touch. Okay. C9 having trouble hanging onto the ball right now on kickoff. Bird's got a good kickoff. They've been winning this. They're pretty close right now. Whoa, Gimmick, what's going on? Squishy pops that. Gimmick goes in net. And... what? That just looks weird from that angle. What happened to you? What happened to you, Gimmick? Touch here. Wait. Was he... hang on. Bounce here. We gotta slow this down. I'm gonna slow it down as soon as he gets back. Slow it down right here. Okay, Roll just picks it up. Bounces up, and he just misreads it? See if I don't have, or was he like, did Torment call him? He's like, I'll pass. Either way. They get the ball. I was hung up on that for a little bit. Another miss. Diz has the clear. Squishy's coming back. Transition. Nothing. Gimmick jumps late, and I don't think he had a chance. Yeah. It just looked odd. It just looked seriously odd. I can't really tell if... like, he just jumped wrong? I know he's had a couple of those issues, but he bangs this, doesn't he? No. That's unfortunate. Wait. I'm getting into the flow here. Played so many games. Hang on a second. I love how it always gives me the fucking soft attach. Just give me the fucking player attach. Gimmick. Why does it switch to that? It's weird. Pops it up. Uses it all. And just flats it. He didn't have enough boost though, so understandable. It up. Okay, Gimmick playing it well. Slow, still has control. Nothing. Torment's waiting. And there's nothing. So, okay. This is kind of expected for Cloud9. I'm going to back out. Gimmick wants, Squishy wants to pass. Gimmick just can't get control of the ball. Ajax takes it. Torment a little late on that. Cloud9 constantly trying to control at their own end, but Birds are honestly doing a good job attacking on the carries. Torment recognizing, tries to boom. Hasn't been anything I've really felt the need to stop yet. Just been kind of back and forth. Both teams kind of reading the ebb, if you will. Oh, Gimmick up for that quick. Oh. Ajax got a good touch. That was a tough spot. Hawks are meeting that, so wait. Torrent just smacks that. The bounce didn't really allow him to carry from where he was going. Hawkser gave it right back. Good catch. Ooh, that's nice. It's got Squishy there, but nothing. So they're constantly trying. It's like dribbles and the rotation's always fairly wide. Except for second man. Like second man's waiting for a pass, but the first man's always going up on some of these dribbles, high up, expecting like a pass from pretty high up. I'm just waiting. This has been full of nothing, honestly, so far. Pass over to Squishy. Everyone's just waiting for each other's touches. Torment, with all that space, just kicks it away. Did he have any... He had some boost. He's picking up a ton of pads, though. He's got 40 now. Okay, so, like, if Torment... So, let me go back a little bit more. Just want to take a look at it again. So, Squishy pops this up. Gimmick's still up. Now, Roldiz is on this ball. Squishy might challenge him on the play. I want to watch it play through one more time. Roldiz wins that touch. Actually, just Roldiz plays it away from Squishy, which was nice. Torment kept going up. Whew. Trying to go back. I was right into it the other day. I gotta wait a little bit. So Hoxer's right there. Gimmick's coming up. Maybe expecting... I think Torment's expecting Squishy to at least neutralize right there, because if he neutralizes, if we back up. One more time. Right there. So, like right there on Torment's screen, like Roldiz, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to hit it back down. Oh no! I didn't change it to borderless. Hold up. I gotta fix all this stuff. Because I gotta get to my pen. Why does it always switch back to that screen? That's so weird. So, Epic Pen. Yeah. So, he's just expecting either the ball to come down this way or basically just neutralize somewhere in this area. And he approaches the ball, he approaches like that's going to happen. And then it doesn't, and then he has to retreat and kick the ball away because he has to use all his boost to get out. So, Squishy just loses the challenge, which is why he was there. But even then, after Roldiz wins, he still kind of creeps up. So, let's keep looking. So right there he turns, but nah, he's already fucked. He already knows he's fucked there. He had to turn. I still feel like he could have controlled. But he didn't have any boosts. Or he had little boost to work with. It probably wouldn't have gotten far for Squishy and Gimmick having to retreat. Double commit. It's a 2-on-1. That's a win. That is a goal. So. Yeah, I mean, you get the double commit. That's going to happen. Pretty cut and dry here. Squishy makes a really good play on the ball. I actually want to watch from Squishy's perspective there. For fun. Carries it out. Forces that 50. It's great. That's a great 50 from Squishy. Plays it out to the side. Forces the opponent to hit the ball into him. And that pretty much guarantees you're popping the ball straight up. Or the ball will go exactly where you wanted it to, which was off the back wall. So it's a good start. Oh, a little tied up. Another good challenge from Squishy. Oh, so lucky there, Gimmick. How close was that? Who's on that ball? Gimmick. Player view. Oof! I mean, like, that's just a risky touch. He's got no boost. Constantly trying to slow it down. Oh my gosh, Gimmick. No, that's another one. Is he just jumping wrong or is he not reading this? Let's see. Yeah, he was expecting it to pop out. He just had a misread. Like he was expecting that to hit right on the side, but that was still on the corner. So, misread from Gimmick. Gives Birds the ball. I actually believed in Hoxer. I know exactly what happens. I still believed in him. Oh my. Turn around, turn around. Really just, it's not a ton happening for Cloud9. Other than a couple of Gimmick misreads, which haven't costed them in this game. It's a good catch from Torment. Good cutoff from Hoxer, though. You got some noob questions once you get through this match. Sounds good, man. Roldiz up. Now wait. I looked away. Roldiz catches this. Torment's already back. It's funny. I'm so used to... Cloud9 plays such a methodical game. Like, they're such a different type of team. Because, like, they're always in a solid position, but they position themselves to go for touches like that. Like, Torment's expecting that to come down. And Roldiz goes for the flip reset, but Gimmick's got him covered. So it's like the options are covered for Cloud9 here. And if Roldiz can get like a solid flip reset and a touch on top of that, like if he can control somehow, it wouldn't happen. But like Cloud9 just got it locked on defense. Oh no! Okay, so let's see. Let's see what happened here. And the freezes happen, as they always do. Okay. So Squishy going for the carry. Hoxer pops it up. Gimmick and Torment kind of moving up on the play. And Torment's just he's not gonna get to that ball. It's a good cut by Ajax, but both of them were expecting. I mean, Torment, I don't know if he's late. Ooh, this is rough today. Oh, he was playing the touch on Ajax. I mean, he was coming up. He had to turn around, and Gimmick was already coming up. So if we look again, let's go out. Let's go back. It all makes sense once I look at it 1,000 times. So Gimmick gets that clear. Torment wants to come up. Gimmick wants to come up. So Gimmick starts racing out. One of these guys has to stay back on this play. Because Squishy... Let me see if I can get a better view of this up top. How far can I zoom? Can I zoom so I don't have that in my face? Yeah, so, I mean, this one's pretty cut and dry as well, but just to go through it, just go through the motions. Squishy's just trying to carry this out this way. Hoxer and Ajax have kind of that option covered, and they do get that clear there. One of these guys on here, they can see... Do I have, like, a really cool... We'll just do a circle. Like, Gimmick's sight is like that. Like, he can see Ajax and Hoxer. He knows they're both there. Torment can see the whole fucking field. I know the... Just deal with the circles here. There. Torment can see the whole fucking field. When he turns there, he might not initially see Gimmick or might not think Gimmick's going to go up. And so ends up pushing up. But, like, it gives Hoxer and Ajax a chance at the ball. So if we continue... Basically, it's just one of these two staying back on the play. Because, like, nothing's happening. Like, Torment came the whole way out. And he's already turning around once he saw Gimmick. So Torment sees Gimmick. And he's like, shit, I got to turn back. That costs time. And puts you at an awkward angle if the ball's coming straight back his way. This way. So Torment has to literally aerial up like this. And because that's a slow way to aerial, because he can't get straight up to it, he has to play the block on Ajax. That first line is not Ajax's projection. It's more like, woo, like that. And Gimmick coming up for it, I mean, he doesn't have a chance for it. But he's second man. Or purported second man. One of these two thought they were second man. Anyway, Torment has to go for the block. It's popped up real high. And he has to play that. So it's a great touch by Hoxer to pop it up. It made it really awkward for Torment. Gimmick couldn't get there. You get scored on. So miscommunication, or at least a quick lack of field awareness. And it's so interesting too, because like we see when we looked at G2, it was like just half-second lapses in field awareness that cost you goals at the RLCS level. And just like that one right there, like everything was fine for a while for C9, but one miscue from Gimmick and Torment. And, like, it doesn't matter who goes up on that play. Like, I wouldn't say it's Gimmick or Torment's fault because it comes down to comms at that point. Squishy carries that up. We're going to zoom back in. A lot of boost, Gimmick. Just to carry it over to Hoxer. And Torment following closely. Doesn't have it, but Squishy's got it covered. Third man. Oh, this is just... real awkward. Oh, no. That's still fine. I feel like this could have been cleared out decades ago. Let's look. Let's look. Before that. Right on this carry. So I just want to see, because I thought Squishy had the challenge here against Hoxer. So Hoxer pops this up. He doesn't have control. Squishy's got a beat on the ball here. Like, if Squishy actually turns, he forces the 50. And I know Torment's coming back this way. Like, Torment's close on second man here, right? So, this is something that you get really angry at that your ranked teammates do, right? They just cut here when you're like, no, we have the challenge. So, let's actually look at Torment's angle. See what Torment's seeing. helps to see what the player's seeing. Gimmick carries it over. Hoxer pops it up. So this is it. It's over. Okay, so Torment does actually a quick look, and he doesn't see Squishy. Interesting. Slow it down. So Torment. Okay, he does get Squishy in that view, but it was so quick. And even if he sees Squishy there, he's like, I can make the play here. But Squishy's actually already boosting that way. And he turns off. So Torment calls Squishy off on this play. Let's go back. How's this happen again? Let's look at Squishy. Hawks are up. Oh my gosh, Squishy had that ball. Torment cuts him there. Yeah. I mean, I don't even have to draw on the screen to show you that one. And then they get locked in this forever. So that cut in rotation, just the wrong move. It might have been Torment calling Squishy off. Either way, not the optimal play at all. And we got overtime. So far, just, you know, minor miscues. It's exactly what killed G2. Just minor miscues, but it's the minor miscues all on top of each other. I'm not looking at Cloud9. Here we go. On defense yet again. No kill. Squishy's beat. Roldiz gets about 1,000 touches. It's chaos. What the hell is going on this play? All right. Back up a little bit. So Hoxer on the point. How does Torment approach? Because Torment is the guy turned here. So he tried to play it on his nose against Hoxer to force the 50. It's not a bad idea. So he doesn't want to hit it straight into Hoxer. Otherwise, it's just going to bounce straight back to net. Instead, this is pretty much what Torment was going for. That's what he wanted. But Hoxer cuts off Squishy's angle. So Roldiz comes in. And Squishy has to wait. If we look at Squishy... grabs that boost, and he's just turned around on it, so he's not going to be able to hit that. That was tough to read with how fast that ball was going. Roldiz gets another touch on it. But then... okay, so this... I'll slow it down. So I guess this touch, that's fine. Roldiz isn't going to get the goal now. Now Gimmick's up. Why? Why? I mean, it works. It works out. He forces it through. It's pretty... like, all things considered, this jump is fairly low risk because, like, it's Gimmick and Squishy here up against the wall. So, like, worst that happens, Squishy bumps Gimmick and it's still a clear. Squishy stays behind it, so this isn't... really wasn't terrible from Squishy, but also helps to wait because he used the rest of his boost to get there. How much boost did he have when he jumped for that initially? Because that's the other thing, the resource management here. So he's using a ton, and there's just no reason. He would have had 50 plus boosts had he been a little more patient. And the best Ajax is going to get on that touch, like if we look, let's just look at it from a different angle here. So Gimmick's going to get this touch no matter what, right? He's going to hit it over to the side a little bit. Best this happens for Ajax, there's nobody in the play. Roldiz is out. So a little bit of patience would go a long way for Squishy on this play because the best you're going to get is a challenge from Ajax, and it's going to end up right where about the ball is now. It might get slapped. It might... let me get the pen out. Like, it might go down this way a little bit, but Roldiz is going to have to take the boost, swerve around, and Squishy would be right here, right at the bottom here. And the orientation of his car would be like this. He might even be a little farther back. Either way, he's going to have a direct route to the ball, and it's a quick play. And even if the ball doesn't bounce like that, if it bounces down here, Squishy's still in control. Cloud9 have control if they slow down a little bit, so a little panicky on defense, I'd say. It's like the choice Squishy made didn't kill him, but you also wasted all your resources. Roldiz got your boosts. And now Gimmick's in an awkward spot. Torment's close rotating here near post. And Squishy's pulling off the ball. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so Squishy missed under it. But then backs up off of it. Let's look at Squishy again. Just got to see. Yeah, everyone's too far up on this play. I think they might be feeling the pressure, too, from eUnited. So Squishy misses this, and he's like, shit. Backs up. That's fine. Or then he sees roll Diz. And he's like, well, now I'm definitely going to keep backing up. But this is still okay. He can still defend this. It's a good touch over to Gimmick. And Gimmick, good patience against Ajax. Let's go to our wide angle again. So, yeah, Torment definitely cheated up, but you know, they won their 50s. Or Gimmick basically got them out. And is now able to move down the pitch. But we'll see how it continues. Gimmick lost. Torment can't get up in time. It's actually it ended up being a good touch for Squishy. Kept possession. But let's see. Squishy gets this touch. Ajax is playing it down. Gimmick has a little bit of space. Probably could have done something there, but they just want to clear it out. They're feeling the boost. Like how much boost is ever? Gimmick had plenty of boost on that touch, but Torment's out of the play. The carry could be dangerous because Ajax could close the gap. With Torment still coming back, so it bought time. It's just buy time such. But we're still playing back and forth here against eUnited. Oh no, Gimmick went for the block against Ajax. This could definitely happen when you're on defense for a while and you're working on. Wait, was that boost actually there or no? Okay, it's not there. Okay, replay's fucking with me. So that touch up, Gimmick got bumped, and it looked like he went for the touch. He didn't go for the block. He just didn't have boost, so his read would have been right on top of it. Let's go. Squishy long clear. That's good. Keeps it going. Missed touch. But Torment could never go for it. Let's look at Torment. It's funny, a whole lot of nothing happened this game, and then overtime it just has a bunch. Yeah, Torment's respecting the touch from Hoxer. But then just immediately turns on this. Just wonder if he did have a chance. Slow-mo's not fair. But we're just going to see. So he misses that. Torment immediately turns. Yeah, it's just... He's beat. He's beat. Jumping for that isn't really going to accomplish much for him. That's still 50%. He's got Gimmick downfield. Gimmick misses the pass. Oh my. It's just a mechanically bad game for Cloud9. And I remember that. I remember Gimmick really struggled last season. So let's get this. So Squishy's got the space. Gimmick has not the ball. And he even... Does he double jump? I think he double jumps. Yeah, the double dodge effed him. If he had a little bit more boost, he probably makes that touch. Like... no, he was still boosting. So he just missed. And you put good pressure if you nail that pass. They have not spent like any time on offense. Like this whole game. They just haven't been able to transition at all. It's like every time they try to control, eUnited were right on top of them. Every time. Like they would be it was good challenges from eUnited, but also like a lot of miscues. Oh no. This is a lot of power. Gimmick backflips. If Gimmick side flips, it might be off the crossbar. Just curious. Let's see. Oh, he just jumps. He just tried to pop it up. Didn't work out. Yeah, so I think there were some things that Cloud9 definitely could have done better in this game. The miscue from Torment and Gimmick that led to the goal. That was one, and I mean that just goes to show you like one mistake, man. But then it was like a couple Gimmick miscues as well. On defense, they were playing too tight. They were wasting a lot of boost. Like the resource management was not was not that good in this game, and I think that was a result of the pressure that they felt from eUnited in game 1. So still, it wasn't, you know, the worst. It's just they didn't have like any offense. Like, how many shots did they stop? I had 7 shots on net. It just, like, every time they would get down the field, it would be something real quick, and then they'd have to play defense again. So that's game 1. This looks like it might be bad. It might be good. We'll find out. All right. Good stop. Got space. That's good. Great challenge. That's fine. Squishy's still in control. Torment up pretty close on this. Now, okay. So Torment becomes second man here at some point. And we'll continue the progression, so it might not, what I say here might not matter, but. So let's see what Torment sees. Wants to get ready for a pass here. Takes a look out. Maybe expecting that challenge to come straight out. Either way, he's got to turn around. He's just, it's not the best. It's not the best position to be in with Ajax, with the way Ajax is coming at the challenge. It's like he cuts far wide here, and what might be better, if we look, like they could probably keep the pressure up here if they if Torment approaches this a little bit differently. So Ajax is coming at this ball. Torment turns off of it. Squishy right here, but the whole time we were looking at Torment's car, it doesn't, like, Squishy might get that above, but as soon as he stops right here, Torment's already gone too far. So I want to give Cloud9 the benefit of the doubt here, because it feels like it's a trust thing, right? Like, it's Squishy on the ball. He's gonna win that 50. That 50 will come towards me because Torment turns up. He's ready to go. Gimmick's coming back. He's gonna have the back end covered, but I feel like Torment still cuts out too wide here. Like, even if Squishy wins this challenge the way he wants to, it probably pops out for Hoxer. Like, Hoxer's in the best position for this challenge, because no matter where that ball pops, he's got coverage. Like, his options are literally, that didn't go the way I thought it would. I gotta start at the literal corner. His options are literally all of that. Like, he can take all of that. Torment's so far to the right here, the Hoxer and Roldiz will have him beat to any ball that comes out. Like, even if that ball shoots out, like, it shoots straight out, right? Say like that. I mean, here's Roldiz. He's got it. Here's Hoxer. He's got it. Maybe Torment can cut on it, but I still think he loses to Roldiz on the play. So, like, what might have been better is when Torment was right here, is to play, like, this area. Because in this area, he's got a lot more. I'm going to erase what we got. If he's right here, or at least, like, in this area, he's got a lot more option coverage towards the net to keep the flow of the play going, and he doesn't have to retreat. And he actually buys Gimmick more time by doing that. So, like, this is what Torment would be looking at, you know? Hey, is that a... Pete Holes, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I had to look over. But anyways, Torment would have at least a challenge against Roldiz or Hoxer had he not pulled out so wide here, because he just kind of kept driving. He just kept driving this way. So, questionable. And we'll keep going, because we haven't gone past this point. Mouse. The ball straight down for Hoxer. And now eUnited on offense. And everyone's racing back. Gimmick does have it on third man, but Hoxer makes it difficult. And double commit. So, Gimmick the whole time he's coming back. The start of game 2. Game 1, nothing. Game 2, we're finding it. Alright. Let's look. No, I didn't want to look at Torment. I wanted to look at Gimmick. Dude, I don't know why the wheel is so hard to find things. Hoxer puts it up. Now, Gimmick sees Torment and probably think there's no way Torment has this ball. Like, he jumps as soon as Torment does and is like, yeah, he doesn't have that. I'm going to get that. And then now you've double committed, and now there's nothing. So Torment does have advantage on the ball as he goes up the wall. And again, it's a communication thing, right? Like if Gimmick's coming back this way, he sees the ball up. This is where you call Torment off, right? But he stops, waits for this touch. He wants to play the rebound. Well, now since you're playing the rebound, now let's change things up a little bit. Now we don't know if you're going to go for the ball straight away, at least as the viewer. Away from C9 comms, we don't know who's going for this. Okay, it's Torment. Torment has committed. Gimmick can see Torment the whole time. So as soon as he goes up, but Gimmick's already cheated up. So now he's just got to go up, try to make the best of it after he's already committed on the play. Gimmick just turns right into this near post rotation. Whereas as Gimmick's coming back, if he, let's re-angle this. No, if Gimmick rotates far post, gives himself a little bit of space, Torment can do what he did. Come up here, come up the wall, make the challenge, and if the challenge doesn't go your way, the way Torment was approaching the ball, we'll get there in a second, but I will just draw it out. It's like the ball will bounce somewhere in like this area around here, somewhere around here. And guess who's in position to boom it downfield? Gimmick. So they're out of position. And then you double commit. It's like even though Gimmick near post rotated, it still wasn't over for him. Like he still can wait here, right? Like he stops right here. Torment's going. He sees Torment. All right, Torment's jumped, but you keep creeping up. And the ball ends up on the opposite side, so Squishy's got advantage now, and you get away with it. But you could have had a 2-on-1 with Squishy heading down the pitch. Had Gimmick waited, Gimmick could have been controlling the ball, and it's only Ajax back. And Cloud9, we know how deadly Cloud9 are on transition. Like that could have been a perfect setup on the transition for Cloud9. It's a good carry from Squishy. Roldis catches it. Good steal from Torment. Okay, this is pretty good. Waiting for that touch. Let's look at Torment. So up here, Torment with 12 boost. Wants that mid. Mid doesn't come, and you're boned. I mean, with low boost here, it might even be a good idea. Gimmick gets the bump on Hoxer, so it's hard to tell. Let's see. I gets a steal. Just no boost for Torment anywhere on the field. Gimmick up. Squishy rotating out. Torment wants to play this second man. That boost doesn't spawn for him, so this is just a tough spot for him to be in. I think if Ajax mistouches that, maybe something happens, but Squishy's got you covered on third man, so it's not the worst. I still feel like on some of these plays, though, a little more patience from Cloud9 would go a long way. Like, some of these possessions for eUnited don't have to be possessions. You know? We're playing defense. Playing a lot of defense. Good challenge from Gimmick. Okay. Challenge did not go the way you thought. That happens. Oh, man. They're just not able to cover these. Like, they change hands so many times because it's a carry and it's expectation. Okay, I'm Torment and Gimmick. Gimmick's coming up. Let's look at it from Torment because Torment's the one who pulls up on this play. So Gimmick's coming. Torment sees that. This formation is not doing anything for Cloud9. Like, there's no guarantee Squishy's winning this. We look at Squishy. I mean, he's carrying that down. Maybe he pinches that 50 out, but it just kind of flubs on the ground against Ajax, and now they've lost. And it's okay to have one guy up to expect a challenge win, but for both to be up, you know, you're sacrificing possession. Like, these two don't need to be here. Like, one of these two, just play back a little bit. Like, if Torment doesn't creep up on this play, because Gimmick is expecting maybe like a pinch out this way, and then maybe he can challenge against Roldis. and maybe they can keep going that way. There's a lot of possibilities that could happen around here, but both of them creep up, and it's okay to have faith in your teammates. You just got to make sure you have your options covered, because they have to go retreat after this play, and no one's able to cover anything until they get back to the back wall. So if Torment sticks back on this play, he can handle the next touch from Roldiz. So let's keep going. And now the ball's popped up, and it's behind Cloud9. Now we have to play acrobatic defense. Torment makes the only touch he can. It works out for now. I mean, you get out of it. It's a good touch from Squishy, but they can't get out of midfield. And you still can't break out. It's a good first touch and a decent idea, but did Squishy run out? Yeah, Squishy's got nothing in the tank there. So, pops that over. Gimmick just ends up passing it over to Hoxer. But I mean, he wanted to keep it going. You maybe expect a challenge there. And beat. But Gimmick's back. He makes that touch. Favorable. I mean, Squishy's working this whole time with 0 boost. He's using what he can. Let's go back. Player view it up. We'll play this. Ajax has him beat. Can he mix that next touch? Squishy on top of this. And just touches it out. Now, even with 0 boosts. Let's look one more time. I mean, he's got time. Roldiz is coming behind him. And it does bounce. You give Gimmick a chance. Maybe. You give Torment a chance at least. So hang on. Yo, I'm confused. Okay. So, Gimmick flipping forward. Pops up. And good luck. Because he's got no boost either. We want to play up. Roldiz steals another boost away. Roldiz is just making life real difficult. Yeah. Gimmick no confidence with no boost to go. And Torment covers the retreat just to make that touch. Like, he's not going to score on that play. He's going to have to force the challenge, right? And now Cloud9 got to reset again. Not a good touch from Hoxer. Wow. I mean, those are half chances. Those are all half chances right there. Like, even from that first carry from Gimmick. So, Ajax rotating back to net. Gimmick gets that touch up high. Ajax approaches it well. And Gimmick does the right thing. But Ajax is right there. Like, Ajax just makes a good defensive play. Squishy pops it up, giving Torment a chance. But again, Ajax is in the way. So, that's just good defense from eUnited. You force Cloud9 to have to use the backboard. And they really struggled. It was still a little panicky. Like, I know they double committed, but Ajax made that challenge, and with the way Cloud9 were rotating on the play, you still give yourself a chance at the ball. So, even if Hoxer did panic a little bit, you didn't get punished. Just a good individual effort from Ajax. Long pass attempted. Do get by one. Okay, Squishy cuts rotation. So, Gimmick versus Roldiz. Squishy up on this. At this point, Squishy should just rotate. Torment's got the look. And Torment actually could get a really good touch on this ball. Like Squishy. Let's get him all in view again. It's right here. Or right there. So, Squishy ends up turning up. And oh my god, that thing is huge. Look how big that is. Let's delete that. Go here. A little bit smaller. So yeah, Squishy goes up here and cuts Torment off the play. And then Ajax, or not Ajax, I'm just looking at Ajax. Erase what he could have done instead. Whoa. I am sorry. That was the whiteboard. What he could have done was rotate out this way. Or rotate out this way. It doesn't matter. Just rotate. Torment takes the ball up this way, right? He's actually rolled his beat on this play. And so, like, the touch could go a couple different ways, right? Like, he could... Let's change the color. We'll say yellow's the ball. We'll say yellow's the ball. Like, he might pitch it up this way. And then it bounces off the corner. Hoxer maybe comes around and clears it out. So, low percentage option. Or maybe he tries to force the ball out this way and looks for a rebound. Hoxer's still in position to try to take care of it, but as soon as Torment turns on this ball, you know Squishy wants to turn in, and he's going to have a chance at it. And it's hard to speculate how close Squishy would have been to the ball. It would have depended how he rotated, but like they could have approached that differently and set up a better chance at it. If anything, if Hoxer has Squishy beat on the play, at least Squishy's ready to play the next touch instead of double committing and cutting rotation. Let's continue. So the cut, Ajax is ready, and Ajax was there too, so it would have been tough. eUnited had the good defensive posture. Let's look on defense. Oh my goodness. The usually mechanically solid team. This should be a clear. Just misread it. Looks like a Torment screen. Let's see how he might have read that. Slow it down. Nice marker, hello. Yeah, right? I mean, he had to turn quick on that. That's tough. That's tough. I wonder if Squishy had a look at all. He was coming back too. But again, this gets prevented if you don't double commit on offense. Like, they put themselves in this spot. That was a cool slow-mo goal. Okay. One more. There we go. So, Squishy, still rolling up. It's going to bounce straight down. Or bounce out. And I think Squishy was actually expecting it to bounce straight down too. Torment tries to go. No good. It's a goal. The ramp slows Squish down. And that's it. That's very bright. Let's get away from that. So yeah, I would say that the double commit in this area of the pitch, I mean that's what led to that goal. It's okay to cut rotation when it makes sense. But so far the cuts have not been ideal for Cloud9. And don't get me wrong, like as we're watching this, you know, I'll give credit to Birds. Oh my gosh, zoom out. That is so weird. Okay. I mean, if they didn't double commit so much, they'd be even faster as a team. But like the touches that they make on defense are good. And Cloud9 are always working with like very minimal boost. That's the other thing about Cloud9 is every time we look at them, they have very little boosts. And so they try to force a lot of touches. And they're going to get scored on again. So, I mean, this has always been true of Cloud9. Like, they're very resource heavy. Let's look here. I know Torment doesn't get a great touch, but what led to that? Let's see. Double commit here. Rolled is on the side. Gimmick chasing. Squishy's coming back. Squishy turns immediately. And it actually works out for him, but he misses. Let's look at Squishy. So it pops up. Squishy's like, I got this. And it looks like he's going for the read. Hang on. He might think he's beat on this play. The Rolled and Hoxer are up. I mean, real time, it looks a little closer. Right? We pop this up here. Like, it kind of looks like maybe, I guess, Rolled has it. Maybe I'm giving Squishy too much credit. Maybe he just misread it. Either way, it's the mechanics. Like, what's going on? Boom. So it's that miss from Squishy. And then Torment just couldn't get the best touch. Squishy comes up, tries to recover for it. And then they get scored on. Yeah, I think he's going for the block 2 wave. Also, what's up? Cloud9 have been cutting way too much. Are they not calming well? Well, that's the thing. Is like, I don't want to make assumptions about their comms, but like we've seen the double commits, we've seen the cut rotations, and we see the lack of boost management. Like, I think those are the 3 things that are killing them in this series so far. Like, Squishy can't get up there in time. Gimmick's late after that. None of that matters afterwards. The moment it's obvious he's going to get there first is the moment he's already boosted too much. Yeah, definitely wave. They do get a goal eventually here. So we'll see. And then we saw like the misreads from Gimmick in game 1, 2. Turns on that. Easy block for Ajax. So now we're playing defense again. Now, we're on transition again, but was there anything that they could have done to retain this ball? Torment, up high, he's got Gimmick. Squishy's playing this real close. And this isn't terrible. This isn't a terrible spot for Gimmick and Squishy. But Gimmick punts it. Or not, doesn't punt. He just smacks the ball into Ajax. So now Squishy's getting out. Now Torment wants this, but Hoxer has him beat. So, really, Squishy's just kind of in no man's land. Right? He might expect the carry from Gimmick. Like, he might expect... I don't know if he expected Gimmick to smack this. He might have expected the pass as well, the way Gimmick was turning on the ball. Either way, Torment sees this. Squishy's like, gotta go get that. Gimmick turns, and I think that might actually be a miscommunication. Like, I think Squishy wanted this ball, but then saw Gimmick. Let's look at Squishy. We'll see. We'll see. A Torment up high. Gimmick initially looked like he was going out, and now Squishy wants to turn on it. Nothing. Torment turns, but he's already beat to the ball. And like, if Torment plays back a little bit on that play when he realizes Gimmick and Squishy are up. Let's look. Back it up. Back it up. Oh, Torment passes this out. Squishy and Gimmick are up. Ball cleared out. So he might expect the roll here. And it bounces. So he gets fucked by the bounce. I'm giving Torment benefit of the doubt there. He got fucked by the bounce. Gimmick took a shot, yeah. Well, it's like, it's either Squishy wanted that ball or he wanted Gimmick to pass it to him. Either way, Squishy didn't get what he wanted. So we're going again. Torment can't get to it. Gimmick tries to clear. I need to back up. Now we're just playing this clear ball. Still struggling. Everybody's sitting. We're just going to do a boost check. 46 for Squishy. 23 for Torment. Let's back it up a little bit. Squishy gets that clear. Gimmick doesn't have any boost. He's picking up pads. Torment trying to play the touch on a Hoxer. Hoxer just does a great job controlling that. Like, let's look at that from Torment's perspective. One more time. Squishy tries to clear. Ooh, Hoxer's touch just fucked Torment. Gimmick tries to clear that. Squishy thought he was beat on the play. He makes that block. Gimmick is all alone. Oh no. Oh no, Gimmick. Let's look. Waiting, and he just side flips. Oh, Hoxer blocks the shot. Wow, Gimmick gets away with that. Never punished. Except for all the cases they were punished. Hence the 2 goals. Oh, they caught birds on their heels on that play. Torment gets this. Ajax is waiting. He's expecting that next touch. If Squishy gets that, that's going to be tough for Torment, but he at least has a 50 in front of the net, and the way Birds have been playing this whole game, because they've been double committing, like if Squishy gets that touch, let's back it up, pass, and Squishy just rushes this. Like, he goes for that flip early, but let's assume that he's closer to the ball here, And he actually gets the touch that he wants, and he doesn't rush this. So the ball... This is me banking on, like, eUnited errors. So the ball just flies this way in the air. Both Ajax and Roldiz are going to think, I got it, at the same time. Both of them commit to the play. And the best you might get on Squishy's touch on that double commit is it pops straight up. If they're lucky, it gets out. But in all likelihood, it stays around this area, and then Cloud9 have a chance. But he missed the ball. He just has to hit the ball. But Squishy rushed that touch. And I want to look one more time to see. So pass to Torment. Just misread it. Two pretty dang bad cleared before Gimmick's touch too. Yeah, definitely. Was this the pressure from Gimmick is fine? Oh, that was from the earlier one, yeah. Good cut from, or good cutoffs from Squishy. Okay, he's got plenty of options, and you just dumped it. I don't think Gimmick wanted that touch. Gimmick's got two viable options. He's got the space. Ajax is turned around. He's not going to challenge. There's nobody here to challenge this ball. Gimmick right on it. He had the time. And just too much juice on it. Squishy maybe had a chance. Squishy doesn't have boosts. Wait a minute. Squishy nothing. He's like, oh, I'm going to land here. And he turns away. Torment turns away too. Somebody's got to go for that though, right? That's maybe a little too far away from Torment. Hey, Neil, thank you for the follow. We'll look at Torment one more time, then we'll move on. Gimmick pops it up. Torment takes a look. He sees Squishy, and so he doesn't want to commit. Torment doesn't want to commit. Squishy has no boost. And if he doesn't make a touch, if he doesn't get to that ball, C9 are in real trouble. So Torment's trying to play damage control after the touch was a little too far forward from Gimmick. And he can't make the challenge anyway, so now we're still playing acrobatic defense, and he got scored on. So, I mean, this is kind of like what we harp on with C9 during the broadcast, is like they like to push up like this despite resource management, and they actually seem indecisive at times, or that they don't know what each other are doing on the pitch. Like, there have been several times that, let's back this up because I want to get the line of the position, like right here. Like, I think Torment would be better suited to really play back on this, even though he knows Squishy is up. He wants to play the pass to Gimmick. Yes, you want to play fast. You got to go. It's 13 seconds left. But this doesn't do anything for Cloud9. This just, you allowed so much space. And you're done. And that's it. They score a goal on the kickoff. That doesn't matter. That was a particularly bad game from Cloud9. Just key mistouches and double commits. The communication is not there for this team. Who's that? Illuminati. I love that. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's go to game 3. Let's look at a game they won, because we're going to look at some of the good for Cloud9, or maybe the double commits finally catch up to Birds here, or eUnited. Or Cloud9 scoring the kickoff somehow. Back this up. Torment on point. Kind of rushes that. Ajax is up. And he pulls away. Well, Torment launched because Ajax looked like he was going for the ball, so that's fair. That's fair. Another one. Jonego, thank you for the follow. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. All right, guys, what's going on? Why are we taking so long? I looked back and I just saw that. Gimmick? Hello? You all right, buddy? Touch. Just can't grab it. And he's like, okay, I got it now. But just spent too much time recovering, unfortunately. And Gimmick really did struggle. Double commit. Why are we double committing? Stop the tape. Why are we doing this? Are we doing this just because we can? Let's look at Squishy. Squishy just thinks he has the clear there. And Torment I mean, you just got to let him have it. That's a fair call off. I think Torment would have had it, but that would have been a tough touch. Squishy at least retained control for a little bit. So not the worst call off from Squishy. C9 are making a variety of mistakes, but what would you say is recurring most? The perceived communication issues. I would say, honestly, I'm seeing all of them pop up pretty consistently. Like the communication / double commits, the pushing up too far without resource awareness. I mean, the field awareness is sketchy. It's sketchy. I would say that's the most reoccurring thing for Cloud9. Is like they play certain sequences really well, but then they all start creeping up when they have little boosts. It's like when they get little boosts, that's when they start getting in trouble. And then you have Squishy and Gimmick, both of them at times cutting rotation. Torment has cut rotation too. All three of these guys have cut rotation in situations where it just has screwed their team. So, you know what? I changed my mind. It's rotation cutting, which leads to double commits, bad communication, all that fun stuff. And now we're just missing the ball. Hello, my favorite caster together with Turtle. Hey, man. I appreciate that. Let's look at Squishy. He misses this ball. Misreads. 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 Everywhere misreads. We're rushing. Like, Cloud9 are rushing. Why are they rushing so much on these touches? Especially when they have space. It's like, it's so funny because they try to control the ball. And then they always try to either air dribble it up, take it up the wall, go for a long pass. They always want to hit the ball high up. And then, like, they have to misread the ball. Well, there's just nothing there for them. Now we have to wait, because if I'm guessing, Squishy's got 30 boost. He was never making it. Gimmick's got 5 boost. Good luck. Torment's got 12 boost. I mean, they're screwed on resources right now. How old is this? I haven't seen Squishy's full name in a while. This was week 4 of season 8. We're just taking a look and seeing what happened to Cloud9. We don't get a chance during the broadcast to really go in depth. And I think it's a good refresher going into the season to see like what Cloud9 and G2 need to work on to see if they can avoid the promotion tournament again, because it was wild that both of those teams made it. I did G2 on Monday and Cloud9 today. Gimmick of the flip reset. Torment nothing. I mean, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Gimmick closing the gap. Doing what he does best. That's the thing, is Cloud9 are most successful when Gimmick ball chases like that, because Gimmick's the best ball chaser in the game. So, this whole progression, just watch Gimmick's car. It starts with that attempted flip. Ah! Game froze. Gotta wait. Game always freezes only when I go back. Never when I go forward. Alright. So Gimmick's got a chance. Takes it up the ceiling. Misses the, or doesn't miss the ceiling shot. It's blocked. Squishy tries to get that pass out. But here's Gimmick again. With a shot. Blocked. But he's going to stay on top of it. No problem. He's still got position on the ball. He wants to pass to Squishy. But Squishy just doesn't have the angle. Because he's kind of shadowing Gimmick pretty closely there. He does eventually get to it. But he's got to give Torment it. And it's good. That was a great progression. And like it's all set up by Gimmick. And that's who Gimmick is, man. Like Gimmick sets up Cloud9's opportunities like this all the time. And it works out for them. Like Gimmick gets this touch right here and it screws the double committing. I knew it would kill them. I knew it would kill them. And Torment actually has a shot. That's the funny part. Is because like this exact thing too right here gets this team into trouble so many times. Torment has a great look at that ball. Now, Squishy, this ends up working out because Squishy pulls Ajax up. Or he puts Ajax back, rather. And so Torment has an easy shot there. But like, let's look at Ajax. See Ajax perspective off this touch. Just want to see if he had a chance. So Torment shoots that. 22 boost. That's tough that far up in front of the box. But you understand the thought process there. You know, pull the defender out. He at least forces Ajax up. Ajax just didn't have the boost to contend. But, like, did Squishy need to cut there? That's the thing. Because we've already seen multiple times today. Who's that? Odysseus. Odysseus where? Thank you for the follow. Why is this in? eUnited? Hello? Why are you looking like you did against Veloce here? Wow! Hang on, I'm sorry. I have to look at Roldiz. Roldiz, what are you doing? I wasn't looking at Roldiz the whole time. I only looked at him after he got bumped. That makes sense. You played aggressive, you got burned. At this time by Squishy. I think that's the only goal they scored, but we're going to play through the rest of this. See if there's any... I mean, they're playing with a lead. We'll play this for a little bit. Squishy cuts off Torment's initial shot, but it works out as well. Yeah, it works out. That's the key word there. Okay. I'm actually really wondering what Squishy was up to. I think Squishy was expecting maybe a potential pass. But he has to race back for this touch. Picks up the demo. That's cool. Sees Torment, wants that pass, has to turn out. Alright, so it's not completely on Squishy there. Just because some of these ices, like they ice them so many times. Rolled is, that's just a favorable bounce for Ajax. Unfortunate. But Torment commits too. It's just these little minor things. This is better. We're back on offense. Are we? Are we back on offense? Let's see. Okay. There's probably a lot of this for the rest of this game. These are the only goals they score, I believe. Yeah. So, we'll move on. Game 4. Let's take a look. Game 4 against Birds. The one that they got smacked. We might see a lot of those mechanical errors again. Torment playing it slow. It's fine. It's got the space. Just can't keep possession. United are awkward. Squishy does a good job. Squishy does a great job. Just can't find the net. I'm looking at Gimmick and Torment. Hello, is this where the silly goose time is being held? Yes, yes. Bring your gooses. So Gimmick turns off there, probably expecting... Honestly, I don't know what Gimmick is expecting half the time right now. After the last 3 games, it's really hard to tell. He probably thought that one was popping out. But, like, again. You have better angles at this ball if this is approached a little bit differently. You left your goose at home, that's okay. That's okay. You can bring it tomorrow. Bring a goose tomorrow. So Torment's up. Gimmick wants to turn. Like, Gimmick could have left forever ago. Or he could at least... Here. Let's see this. Hey, Jorby, I just want to tell you that you're my favorite caster, layered alongside Wave Punk. I love how Wave Punk is in all caps. I just think you're awesome. That is all. Thank you, Odysseus. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the follow as well. You're awesome. I watched C9 versus G2 in league play and threw up in my mouth. Dude, I picked Birds since, like, this one, like, I know it flabbergasted us in flabbergasted. What a word. Like, we were all in the green room. We're like, how the hell is this a thing? But, like, Corelli, just to give you, I know you already know, but just to give you the TLDW, this right here, this formation from Cloud9 is their rotation. Everyone wants it, everyone's got it, and as soon as the other team hits the ball, that's when we leave. Like, alright, what was I saying earlier before Corelli came in here? So, instead of cutting out like that, let's get out the pen. We haven't had to use the pen in a while. So, let's look at Gimmick's little boost trail here. So Gimmick could just, like that, get turned around and wait for it. And why would he do that? Well, Torment's coming this way. Torment's got, like, if this ball bounces out, like this way, like Gimmick, I think, is expecting initially, like he's expecting the ball to bounce somewhere in this area. And so it's like, okay, that's fine. But Torment's also up. And I know you saw him. So somebody's got to talk here. And if Gimmick rotates back this way, where I initially drew, right, yeah, then this ball, let's change the color for the ball again. I know I said that it was a different color, but I'm changing colors. It goes out. That's the square. My pen. It comes out this way. Guess who would be in position? Ah! And then he can at least make a challenge against Hoxer or AJ or whoever comes at this ball. Either way, Cloud9 can stay on offense. Instead, we have to go the whole way back to our own end for no reason. Every time. I don't know why my phone decided to be... He deserved all that aggression. I know. Like, Cloud9 want to play aggressive when they don't have any business playing aggressive. It kills me. And it works out because, like, they're 50... Like, Gimmick's a 50 god when he makes the right read. So it bounces out and around, and Gimmick, if he was in the right spot, Torment doesn't have to jump across the whole field. They're just not covering options well. And if you want to know how to cover your options, you can watch the latest video by Verge on rotations. You can learn all about that. Oh, look. We've seen this before. This doesn't really matter that much, but... Oh, I got it! Guys. Squishy's going to get the touch into space, and Torment's like, I'm in position, but now you're late. Now Squishy misses. Now what's happening? Gimmick gets bumped. Oh my goodness. It's like... Here's where patience can be rewarded. And where communication can also be rewarded. Waiting for that to change. Alright. Let's look at Torment's perspective. The Hailstorm. Thank you for the follow. Let's go to Torment. Torment picks up the boost. We Gucci. We livin'. Pops it up. This is beautiful for Torment, but Squishy jumps at the same time. So, Squishy stays down in the play. Torment goes up, and we got a clear... Let's just assume... Let's pretend in a world that Squishy lets Torment have this ball. Squishy's here. He's coming back this way. Rotating like a good teammate. Torment's up this way. Clears the ball out to the corner. Has a chance maybe on a 50 against Hoxer. Oh my goodness. I'll get to those in a second. Either way, Torment doesn't have to pull off this ball because Squishy committed. And Squishy will be in position for like the next thing. You bought time for Gimmick to get back. Squishy can be the next man back here, but instead Squishy makes life really difficult. Like, that's the thing, is like Squishy will make the touch and it's like, oh, it's fine, he got out. But it, like, why do we have to use all this boosts? Why do we have to waste all this time? Why do we have to touch the ball this way? We don't. And Squishy does get this touch out. But now Torment's forced to play this, and he's beat by Hoxer. If Torment is the one to initially go for the ball, he's not beat by Hoxer on the play. He might actually get it by Hoxer. Squishy goes for the next touch. Maybe you get a pass with Torment on point, but now you have Squishy, and he misses. He misses this play right here. Let's actually look at Squishy. So first touch, that's fine. Torment's going to be slow to it, but make up for it with this next touch. Oops. But like, he never would have been in that position had he let the third man take the ball. That's why he's there. Let Torment do what Torment does best. Oh, Torment. Just long balls. Gimmick comes up for some reason. Like, you're already back here. Ajax is there. Squishy Muffins is up. He comes back. Gimmick's like, okay, I can come up on this. I can play this, but you're beat. You were beat before you started reading. Like, before you opened the book, you were beat. Torment touches this, you're beat, Gimmick. Like, Ajax is there. You can see him. But, like, you've used boost for no reason. You're going to pick up some pads, maybe make up for it. But... like, how do you stay back? So let's say Gimmick doesn't flip there, doesn't immediately move upfield. Like, okay, Torment gets this touch. Gimmick turns right here. And is like, Squishy's coming back. Definitely don't have that touch. You don't want to let the team pass the ball, but you want to, like, jumping up this way doesn't really do much. You don't force Ajax to play the ball a certain way. Ajax is still going to play it to roll diz. Like, that was the play that Ajax was going for the whole time. Gimmick waits, he can play that touch on a roll diz. Instead, look at all of this time that eUnited have the ball. One time. Like, how many seconds pass before Cloud9 touched this ball? So let's see. Starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They don't ever touch it. They never touch this ball. I just don't... I can't say what exactly was happening there. But Squishy has to wait because Roldiz has him beat. And he's got to find the next read. He does go for it, but Ajax has him beat. Gimmick rotating back. Let's actually keep watching Gimmick here. Danny Boy raid with a party of 7. Thank you, Danny Boy. What's up, guys? We're breaking down C9 against Birds in week 4 of season 8. Yeah, so maybe Gimmick expects this touch here from Squishy, but it doesn't happen. So you're out of position again. You're beat by everybody. Torment can't get there in time. And I mean, it all starts like 14 seconds ago. Like this touch here from Torment. If Gimmick starts going now, like if Gimmick wants to play up, right? Squishy's coming out. But if Cloud9 want to play aggressive, Gimmick actually has the boost to play aggressive here. So let me do this one more time. Let me pause it right. So right here, it bounces up like that. Gimmick turns away because he's initially expecting eUnited to win this touch. And he gets up, and you can understand Gimmick's thought process there. He's like, I'm not sure what's going to happen on that play. Squishy's up. I'm not going to overcommit. Of course. Oh my gosh, somebody followed. Hang on a second. Let me pause this up real quick. Let me thank some people. Let me make sure I got everybody. It's J-Dubs. Is that Paint Mail? Paint Mail. Pensive Toast? Pensive Toaster. Love that. Oh my gosh, all the follows. Burst RL. Droe, by the way. Thank you guys for the follows. You guys are great. But anyways, I want to draw. That's why I keep going back to this. I want to draw. So if he wants to play aggressive, and he's played aggressive in situations where he's obviously beat, so going for this... Close one. Yeah, sorry, man. Drowie, by the way. I got it now. If he instead turns up this way, Torment will pitch this across, and Gimmick will actually have a chance at it because he's got the boost for it. And we've seen Gimmick commit before, so why not commit here? Why not? We've been doing it all series. Why not commit? But he doesn't. Instead, he commits when he knows he's already beat. Oops. Drowsy. Ugh. Yeah. I have the black background on Twitch, and like, I'm pretty far back, and Twitch chat's pretty small, and my glasses don't fix everything, so that S looked like an E to me. That's pretty bad. Alright. We pointed out a lot for Cloud9. We'll see what else goes wrong. I'll worry about it, my dude. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Squishy lost the ball, and we all expect Squishy to win 100% of the time, but Squishy hasn't won this whole series, so why are we expecting the 50s? Squishy lost the ball. Let's look at Squishy. I'm being rude now. I'm not going to be rude. So, catch. And he's just on top of... He's just on top of Squishy. Let's look at Torment. Back up a little bit. Yeah. You get it out to Squishy. That's good. You're trying to get back. And it's just not enough time. Gimmick's probably expecting Squishy to win. Yeah. Torment clears it out. He's trying to get back. It's just not enough time. Squishy's going to get challenged on that play. There's not confidence on the pitch. Like, I know that's like memeable, but I mean it. Like, Gimmick's going for stuff he has no business going for. He doesn't go for the things that he should be going for. Squishy's cutting rotation. Torment's cutting rotation. Gimmick's cutting rotation. Where's the trust on the pitch? Where was it? It's not here. It wasn't here this season. And like then there were the mechanical gaffes, which the mechanical gaffes were just on top of everything else that was happening. Like it's just compounding, right? Like one error is gonna beget another error, which begets more errors. It feels like communication. It's perceived communication issues. It's definitely a lack of field awareness. I'm not used to saying that about Cloud9. Okay. That's good. We're still good. We're going for these long passes. That's fine. You had the defense a bit on the ropes there if you could have completed that pass to Gimmick. The demo, but plenty of time. Now, okay. What the hell is this? Gimmick gets this demo. He's getting back. Boosties! Squishy! Probably thinks he can get that boost and get out, but he stops. Squishy wins the touch. Gimmick, good luck. And he uses all this boost for what? You stole that boost. And what did you do with it? Squishy, no. No, guys, what happened here? Gimmick should just let it go. Just let it go. I mean, that should have never happened to begin with. You just got to let Squishy have that boost. Let Squishy have that ball. You can't stop that. What is Gimmick looking at here? I think he stopped for Squishy there. He didn't know which way the ball was coming because he never looked. So he just sees the ball up like that. He tries to take a look at it. And he wants the boosts. And Squishy has boost. But then like, okay, so one error, that's not a problem. It's like, there's still a chance here, right? You got Torment back. Gimmick knows that he has to buy a little bit of time, but Torment totally would have got back. Like, Torment was ready to get back. Instead, like, he has to wait for this. And there are things that happen outside of their control because of decisions that they made. So Gimmick jumps up for this. He uses all of his boost. He slows down this touch. Roldis doesn't care. Torment has to wait now. Like, Torment's rolling around. So if, let's say, Gimmick doesn't go for this, and he instead wants to play that touch. Torment has a look at this ball. Best he maybe gets the pinch, or at least keeps it on the sidewall if he goes for it. And I actually did the one thing. Okay, he has boost. So, why did Torment turn? Because he did turn for... This still works out for Cloud9 if he goes. Was he expecting Gimmick to throw it that way? See, that's it. That's it right there. This is the epitome of Cloud9's issues, and it starts right with this turn. Torment turns away from the ball because he thinks Gimmick is going to play it. Gimmick's not playing it, and he gets bumped. Like, Torment right here can jump. He's in position. Roldis isn't going to bump him. Roldis is going for that boost. And, like, I don't know if he wants to carry it there. Like, I don't know if that's what he was going for. Like, if he was going for the wide carry, but Roldis is coming. Like, he can see Roldis. It's not a good decision. I mean, it's a cavalcade of bad decisions here, not just by one player. And Squishy gets harassed. That's why he's late to the ball and scored. Now, Torment with the best here. He wants to come up. Oof. Oof. It's just that need to push forward for Cloud9. Squishy's up. This angle for Torment looks like Squishy has it. Up, Squishy doesn't have it. I'm fucked. So, I really think it's unfortunate. You try to cover for one error after another. But there was just miscommunication, mistrust, good pass, but it's blocked. Like, how often have Cloud9 been on offense? They have 2 shots halfway through the game. Cloud9 against Birds, formerly Birds. They were still expected to win this game even after 4 weeks of Cloud9 not living up to expectation. Not playing like we know they know how. So overall, I mean, you can just chalk it up to just a really bad season for Cloud9, but you can definitely look and point to very tangible things that were, I mean, a lot of these were entirely preventable. Misreads are one thing. Like, misreads are gonna happen, and if you have more misreads than normal, like, that's just a bad time. But it's the decision making. It's past the mechanical play, right? And the decision making hasn't really been that solid. It feels like they think individually, and they don't think as a team. Sometimes they think as a team when it's convenient, but like pressure on defense, we're not thinking as a team. When the ball gets cleared back, if they didn't feel pressure on the transition, like they have to transition onto defense so often, and they all have to race back, play acrobatic, and that forces someone like Squishy, who wants to play fast, he wants to be up, he wants to be the guy behind the ball, he wants to try to shoot on net, he doesn't want to play defense, you know, he's just going to go for it to try to get the quick clear out, because he doesn't want anything coming off the back wall. But we've had people in position. Where's this touch going? Big chance to try to control. For Gimmick, that would have been tough on that bounce, so I won't harp too hard on that. Now, why is Gimmick going for this and not Torment? So, Gimmick on the far side. Let's try to get a better view. Let's look. I guess Torment doesn't have that. Gimmick wins the touch. Torment's a little far off. Looking from that angle, it makes sense. And they actually get the goal. That works out. I've just been seeing so many errors and like hops in front, but sometimes this works out. I don't think Torment had an angle at the ball, but he does stay up. Gimmick's playing close up too. I mean, you get the goal, guys, but like this is why you have to play so much defense. Like, how many shots? They don't get a lot of shots on net, but they just put themselves in positions they don't need to be in. That's all. That's all. And that's what leads to these goals. We don't have to have eUnited be this efficient on offense. 3 out of 4 shots being goals. It didn't have to be that way. Oh, there's more. Death for Scene. Thank you for the follow. Okay. I need to back this up. Oh, no. Let's back this up. So, everybody is up. Torment cuts up. He sees Squishy. Squishy mistouch. Torment's like, it's all right, dude. I got you. All I can do is buy time, and it is not enough. Gimmick just got to midfield. Squishy's still landing. He's got to get boost, too. Torment tries to buy more time. Squishy does get back to the ball. Gimmick gets a chance at it, but Roldiz is right on top of it. Like, Roldiz is in position. Roldiz is ready for you. This touch has to be either straight down, or Squishy has to try to carry this, force an attacker up to maybe bait. And Gimmick just can't get there. It's not terrible. And Roldiz just fucks Torment up there. Ooh, that last touch. Like, he jumped right as Roldiz touched that. That's unfortunate for Torment. Like, he's expecting Roldiz's touch to be up higher. Like, he's expecting this next touch. He's expecting top corner. Or at least somewhere up here. And instead, his touch pitches it straight down. Let's clear that out. More dots. Yeah, he jumps up expecting a higher shot. Roldiz fooled him. Unintentionally or intentionally. I just want to see Roldiz's perspective. Up high. Chase in. Oh. He actually just hits it with his undercarriage. He couldn't get his nose turned. Alright, this is how the score ended. Let's watch these last 30 seconds. See if Cloud9 tried or got anything going on offense. Because right now, 2 shots. Still. I mean, I don't remember the last time Cloud9 where it didn't register their... Oh, no, it said 3. It had 3 shots, which is their 1 goal. So 1 for 3. pretty efficient. Lol. I was just playing keep away from Cloud9. Look at this. Gimmick, too hard of a touch. Ajax he's just killing time. I mean, you're playing with house money if you're eUnited. Torment makes a good play. This is why you got to give Torment the ball, boys. That's it, though. I won't harp on too much. I do expect Cloud9 to bounce back this season. I really do. Because I think all three of these players are better than this. And I think they know that. And so, like, perceived communication issues, if they really are communication issues, and that's what I think they are, then I think that's really fixable. The mechanical issues, I think Cloud9